gotten this if I was a little bit quicker. Okay, so the end of the story, right? So now I'm jobless. I gotta tell the stream, hey, sorry, like I don't feel like I should be Twitch streaming while I'm freaking unemployed, right? And I'm also bleeding money because I have to keep my insurance, so I have to pay Cobra like untold freaking hundreds or whatever that crap costs, right? So like bleeding money. I own my place, so it's not like I can just like go, you know, stop renting or whatever. So I'm looking for jobs like a maniac, and I'm in this stressful mode, right? My girlfriend's got life stuff going on. I just left a perfectly good job. Now I can neither go to Arizona, nor am I working, and all of my time is being committed to job search, right? While I am in this shit pile, for lack of a more well-defined term, some guy who runs a company that I swear to God is bad Dropbox. Okay? This is Dropbox with a worse UI. Okay? He quizzes me up, and I hope you're watching, dude, because you're the worst. I'm not gonna call you anything bad, but you're legit the worst. He's not watching, but still. So this dude, right? I did some research on him because, like, hey, we're gonna start up. You want to know about like the founder and stuff? He's like full-blown Vegas party boy. Too many buttons undone. Shiny fabric shit for his shirt. Whatever. Like total party boy asshole guy, right? He quizzes me up on the phone. Everybody else at this company loved me. They're like, "Oh, we think you're really smart. You know, we're really interested. All this stuff, right?" I'm like, "Oh, cool. This is gonna be great." And yeah, so this dude interviews me. And he quizzes me up on the HTTP2 spec, security headers, and God knows whatever other random stuff I don't use in my day job. And then he asked me, assume you didn't have any of your normal tools, right? Assume you don't have any of your normal tools that you use to do your job. How would you do X, Y, and Z? I'm like, what? I always have my normal tools? Like, what is this question, dude? Then he interrupts me as I'm in the middle of answering another question he asked. And he goes, "To be honest, Sarah," he didn't call me Eric, he called me by my name. "Be honest, I don't think you passed this interview." Cut me short, mid-answer, he goes, "Yeah, I don't think you passed." And this was like the quote-unquote final round of this interview. Dude just annihilated me. And I'm like kind of shook by it, right? Because by now I'm like, oh God, like the one good opportunity I had didn't pan out. And like all this stuff going wrong, right? It's just the freaking worst. Yeah, it was just a bummer, dude. It was really disheartening, and it was at a time where I was hurting, right? Like I was very much not in a good place in life, and I needed to make something happen. And yeah, it was hard. It was definitely a hard thing. This Marine wants me bad, dude. No, not a forge. I always try to build a forge in this hectic moment. Let's get a Zelly. I'm a little bit worried here. Let's hold position this. Let's get these on gases. Keep making workers.
I'm your biggest
Loading.
fan.
NetMech, thank you for the follow very much. Appreciate it. We're gonna need another pylon. Let's make sure that it covers these, just in case. Nice that opponent had to interrupt their building there. It's good stuff. I thought I said we were getting a Zealot. Did I lie? I guess I lied. Okay, well, not a huge deal. That thing's almost done. Let's actually just hotkey that so I can check it without having to do work. Chrono her, hotkey this. Opponent has a bunker and some Marines. We're not that worried about that, I don't think. Appreciate all the support tonight, my God. Great stuff, dude. Feels amazing.
Our base is under attack.
There's a tank. It's fine. The tank is killing the gas. Good stuff, dude.
That's gonna require more gas.
Ooh, okay. So let's build these. What are you building here? Barracks. Okay. I think we gotta go for both here. I don't think we can not do this. Ooh, I'm not gonna get it. Can we kill this or no? Nice. I needed that bad. Opponent has a good amount of Marines, so I think we need to maybe do this. Good. So now we have that cooldown to help us there. We need to start preserving our...
We need more vaccine.
Yes. Let's get these closer up.
That'll cost more minerals than we have. I think we need more pylons.
Just break the lock on here. Oh, pylons, dude. Nope, you don't get that. Shouldn't have been indecisive there. Nice, got it.
Can't warp that in. Can't warp that in.
The opponent just say okay. What just happened? Got him. Good vibes on the stream. Thank you very much, Mac. I appreciate that a lot. It's nice to have somebody new show up and say something like that. That's very kind of you. Appreciate that. Did I prioritize high ground this game, or was I a naughty memer? Because the focus goal says I have to try to get this. Did I try to get it and not get it? Shaking in my Terran boots. Okay, so I went for this, and opponent pulled pretty hard against it, right? Opponent pulled pretty hard. So yeah, okay, so I went back and looked, and there were SCVs on either side, so I said, okay, I gotta steal the gas. I think I'll count that as an attempt, at least. So 404 here. Hey, Healy, have a good night. Nice to see you. Appreciate the pop-in. It sounds like my teacher telling me the non-calculator tests are useful, because sometimes I won't have a calculator. God, that didn't age well, did it? Holy. Oof, dude. So anyway, the point of that story, Collector, that horror story I was telling during the beginning of this, is, basically, there are going to be people in interviews who are going to make you feel like you are stupid and unqualified for the job. This person asked me about low-level web dev stuff that I've never had to deal with. I've only dealt with abstractions that work above the layer of, like, what is the HTTP2 spec doing? How do security headers work? I literally don't know. I am a senior software engineer at a startup with, I don't know, like 10, 11 years experience. I do not know the answer to that. And I don't need to know the answer to that to develop or to deliver value, right? People are going to ask you all kinds of weird trivia, and it's fine. Like, literally, it is like dating. You are pulling the handle of a slot machine, trying to find something that is a fit, right? They ask you weird trivia that you don't know, you are not a fit. So literally the only thing you can do is throw volume at it and just get in the door as many places as you can. And the thing that sucks is when you're new, it's harder to do that. But I can tell you for sure the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow is once you do it one time, right? Put in 2 years, 3 years tops at whatever that place is, unless they treat you like an absolute god, and then you just go to wherever, and it'll be easy. And like even in that horror story I told about the job search or whatever, right? It wouldn't have even been a horror story if I'd still been at company A before going to company B and having to find a company C. And there was just, you know, life circumstances that caused me to have to do that or whatever. And I didn't feel right kind of leaving my team out to dry because I really loved that company and that team a lot. And I just didn't want to kind of screw them like that. I ended up screwing myself, but, you know. In any case, yeah, so that's that. So why did this Terran lose? Let's think about that, right? Why did this Terran lose the game? Why is the cat upset? Do not know. So they build a factory, sure, reasonable. This Marine is not doing anything. He could be shooting this. He is not doing anything. He is not doing anything. The reason the Marine is not doing anything is that opponent has never seen anybody hold position a probe here before to get high ground, right? So the deal here is you place the cannons such that there's not a good spot for the Marine to be. And opponent has the right idea by doing this, but I think they can do it like a little bit closer. And if you do it like a couple hexes closer, all of a sudden the Marine gets extra range and can shoot the probe, right? I don't know exactly how that works. Terrans would have to like work on that and figure it out. But that's kind of where this goes off the rails for opponent. They let this gas hang out, and they didn't build this in the right place. And so from there, everything's just kind of a bummer. Because you built a bunker that doesn't do anything, right? I'm not trying to go to the high ground. I don't care. You can have your base. You can have your base. It's fine. I hope you feel very safe, right? Likewise, we're spending money on additional bunkers. We don't need this here. I'm not going to make a bunch of gateways and try to like shade up to the high ground against you. That's not where this is going, right? Building a tank, really good. Super smart idea by opponent. Super duper smart idea. Did they delay this at all? Can analyze that too. No, they didn't. I don't think so anyway. Definitely keeping your advice close. It's just about getting past the on paper part. Yeah. 100%. 100%. This cat is like tripping out right now. Oh my god. I think he's mad because his mom just got home from her author thing and she's not petting him immediately. I'll go investigate because I need water anyway, but I just wanted to look through this a little bit. So getting a tank is good. Does the tank do anything immediately after it pops? Well, it doesn't start right away, so that's bad. You probably delay this for the tank, I think. If you can't buy both, you really need the tank. And then here's the other huge glaring mistake is to use this to attack this. This is very, very, very not the right thing. Also, is siege mode even right here? I'm a little bit surprised this doesn't like hit SCVs. Holy crap, this cat is a demon, dude. I'm sorry, chat. I can shut the door in a minute. Yeah, the tank needs to be shooting these things. Like, if it was even pushing down the adept health, right, and making me have to shade for vision or something. And, like, they do it eventually, but they already have 2 tanks by the time they're shelling me. And then the other thing would have been, okay, so I do this, right, and this is a mistake for me. I should have pulled the Void back, because I have 2 batteries, right? I just go back in with a full health Void Ray, I get this no problem. Like, full health Void Ray and you wait for the cooldown on this thing, get the tank for sure. Throwing this away was a big mistake. And then, opponent lets me, like, be okay on my big mistake, because there's no SCV over here to repair. If you repair, there is no way 1 adept kills this tank against 6 Marines and a tank. Like, she doesn't just walk up and, like, click the tank twice and end it, right? There's no way. So some mistakes by both myself and my opponent here, but pretty cool game overall. It went really well for me. Okay, let me refill water, quick restroom break, and we will be back in it. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you again, Garrett for dropping freaking 5 submarines for the crew. And welcome again, NetMac. Thank you for the follow.